on Wikipedia, and if you take anything away from that joke, is that Wikipedia can help you write some pretty sweet material. Literally. So I realised that now with probably 10 minutes to go, there's not really a lot of point in starting the show at this point. I haven't even really got time to begin to explain what's going on. And to be honest with you, I know everybody has come in and you've paid. You would have paid vast enough money to come and see the show, and I'm very sorry that, you know, for one thing to another, it hasn't worked out the way I planned. I hoped to be most of the way through the show by now. If I do it, it's not going to make sense. To be honest, I'm quite surprised that nobody's actually bothered to heckle me at this point. I was doing the show the other night. The cat is trying its very best. But I think it's a mute, and that's the only reason it's not screeching at me to get into the room with all the cheese and cake. And I don't know, I did a gig the other night. I did the show. In fact, it was going pretty well. And this man heckled me, right? And I don't take heckles very well. I'll do one or two things. I'll either burst into tears, or the absolute worst thing I'll do is follow you home. And then when you go to bed, I'll do a drawing of some fire on a piece of paper and I'll stick it to the outside of your window, and when you wake up in the middle of the night, your house is on fire. Literally, that's the worst I'll do, right? But this man, he heckled me from the back of the room and he shouted out, "You've got Bruce full-size eyes!" What do you do with that? I've been in this game 5 years. I didn't know what to do with it, right? I just tried to dodge it, tried to carry on with the gig, pretend I didn't hear it, just carried on, did the gig, right, it went all right, and I tried not to let it bother me. I was on my way home, I was trying not to think about it. I got home and I went to bed and I was trying not to think about it, and then I thought, no, I'm not having it, right? And I got up out of bed, right? I thought, I'm not having it. I got up, I got the laptop out, right? Looked up a picture of Bruce Forsyth on Google Images, right? Looked at it. I studied it and I thought, he's got my eyes. I thought, what's happened? I've been involved in some sort of, you know, reality TV show that I don't remember taking part in, where a small-time up-and-coming comedian has his eyes reversed with a famous superstar in the hope of bringing him fame and fortune in the years to come. Right? I thought, I'm not having it, so I thought, right, I'm going to go and sort this out right now. I went down to the BBC headquarters, right? Went down there, and the security guard was stood there on the gate. I thought, I'm going to try and sneak past him. I pretended to be a ghost, right? The ghost passed him, and I was like, whoa, bashed into the gate. He went, what are you doing? I went, nothing. It did work once. I was on a train really late at night, right? And there was a sandwich in the bin, right? The bin had just been changed, sandwich in there in the wrapper. I thought, it's in the wrapper, why not? Right? Popped my hand and looked up the train, and I could see the cleaner coming up the train. So I panicked and I went, ooh. And I think we got away with the police didn't come around or anything, it was fine. Right? And so he went, what are you doing? I said, I'm just going to see someone about something. He said, can I see your card? And of course I didn't have a card, I don't know what's the BBC, right? And I went to him, it's not working. And he went, right, and show it to me. I don't know why I said it's not working. I should have just said, I haven't got one, I should have cut my losses. I went, it's not working. He went, show it to me, right? And so I started panicking. I was scrubbing around in my bag. I had a bag on me, imagine that, right? I'm in the bag, right, looking around, and pull out an old birthday card that I forgot to send to my nan, right? I thought that would have to do. It was one of those ones with the funny vegetables on the front, right? It was a prune in an armchair, loads of marbles around it. It said she might be an old prune, but at least she's still got her marbles, right? I showed it to him, right? He laughed, right? He went, it does work, through you go. I'm trying to sneak past it, right? So I'm sneaking, he's let me through, and he goes, oi mate! Oi mate! He went, who's it for? I went, you know Anna, who works in the canteen? He goes, we haven't got a canteen. Shit. Right, and I think if I just do it with enough confidence, yeah, it's like a Darren Brown wine thing. If I do it with enough confidence, right, he'd just go with it. I went, yeah, you know her, Anna. He works in the canteen. He went, no, I don't know what you're talking about. I went, yeah, you know, she wears a purple cardigan. You know her? Anna, who always wears a purple cardigan, right? He went, no. I went, yeah, and then I thought, for some reason, I started making it harder for myself, right? I went, yeah, you know, Anna, she wears a purple cardigan. She works in the canteen. She makes a vegetarian soup. He went, no, I don't know, no, Anna, who works in the canteen in a purple cardigan making vegetarian soup. I went, yeah, you do. Purple cardigan. Makes a vegetarian soup in the canteen. Got a photo of John Leslie on her left arm. He was like, no, I don't know anybody called Anna in a purple. I went, how do you know she hasn't got a tattoo of John Leslie? He said, I don't know anyone called Anna in a purple cardigan who works in the canteen making vegetarian soups. So, yeah, you do, you know, Anna is a purple cardigan who works in the canteen making the vegetarian soups with a tattoo of John Leslie on her arm. You've got an eye patch. He went, well, I think I've noticed there's somebody who works in an eye patch, make vegetarian soups wearing a purple cardigan with John Leslie tattoo on her arm, don't you? And I said, yeah, you know her, Anna. You know, that's the one you exactly just described her with the purple cardigan and the John Leslie tattoo and the eye patch. She makes a vegetarian soup, you know, the wheat-free soup, you know, the gluten-free soups. He's like, I don't know anybody who makes any kind of gluten-free, wheat-free soups in no vegetarian canteen with a, you know, John Leslie tattoo and an eye patch and a purple cardigan called Anna, and nobody of that description marks. I went, yeah, you know, she goes out with, you know, Eggy. He went, who? I went, you know, Eggy. He went, no, I don't know, you know, Eggy. He went, I don't know who you're talking about. Like, you know, he works down in the warehouse, you know, old, wanker, Eggy. He's like, no, it's all right. Yeah, he goes out with Anna with a purple cardigan and a John Leslie tattoo and an eye patch. She makes a vegetarian, wheat-free, gluten-free soups. He went, oh, yeah. I went, she's leaving today. He went, alright, through you go. Started walking. And he went, oi mate! He went, do you want if I sign her card? Because I haven't got anything. And he signs the card, I sign the card, I go in, right? I'm running around the BBC looking for a guy. No, I've got your leaving card for you, where are you? With your purple cardigan, looking quite nice in it, I imagine, with your John Leslie tattoo in your eye patch, going out with oi. Oh, wanker, Eggy, where are you? I've got your leaving card for you. After about 20 minutes, I realised I was wasting my own time because I've made her up. I was looking for Bruce Forsyth, so I tried to get back on track. I saw the studio for the Generation game. I thought, oh, I know where he might be hiding, so I nipped in there, right? See another security guard go past, and I think, shit, I haven't got time to make another elaborate story about somebody that doesn't exist, right? So I hid in a box for a Henry Hoover, right, and I felt it moving. I thought someone pick it up, and I felt it being placed on some kind of conveyor belt system because it was moving along. It was so gradually. So I was hearing myself getting closer and closer to some racism, right, and I thought, oh no, it's not Forsyth, it's Jim Davidson. So I jumped out of the box with a Hoover and sucked all the racism out of his mouth, right, and I tucked the Hoover under my arm, and we ran down to the set of Strictly Come Dancing. I put a little bit of lipstick on the Hoover and some dancing shoes. Right? I saw Forsyth in the corner. I held it straight out and pretended it was my dance partner, and I lost control. Hit him on the back of the nuts. I jumped on top of him. I went, give my eyes back, Forsyth. And he went, otherwise, what are you going to do about it? I said, I'm going to suck them out with this Hoover. He went, yeah, then your eye's going to be in a bag covered in loads of racism and nobody wants that. I went, yeah, someone's dead dad, didn't he? He went, what? I went, nothing. When I'm in my little trophy case with the dead man in it and some eyeballs, got home, my girlfriend, she turned up again, she surprised me. She was in the bed waiting for me. I walked in and just you can't, I've got a big hot come up the stairs. I like to get undressed on my way up. It's my own house. I can do what I want, fuck it, right? Got undressed, get to the top of the stairs in my pants, Hoover on my arm. She goes, what on earth are you doing with that? Are you being a bit fruity with a Hoover? And I said, well, I weighed it up and I thought, bearing in mind what's actually been going on with this Hoover, I thought I'd rather just leave it at that and say yes.